I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe
It's your boy
me.
Miguel Z, the big man of Value of Wrestling. I got a guest for you folks.
Hey everybody, it's the Tower of Power of Mira, and I just want to give a shout out to the Value of Wrestling New Japan Rebound Podcast.
Thank you so much. You'll catch her. She's going to be in Japan soon, folks, and I will be talking about this young lady anytime soon.
Yo, what is up? What is up? It is your boy Miguel Z with the Value of Wrestling's Rebound Podcast, folks. We are live. We are live. We are live. It is Wednesday. Folks, I am sorry about last week. If you were with us on Sunday, the explanation's there. Myself, the big man, the medium-sized man, we got sick. That's life. That's how it goes. If you get sick, you can't record. I had no voice, so there was no way that I could record with no voice, folks. But we're going to go ahead and get live. We're going to go ahead and get into it because why the heck not? But we're going to go ahead and kick this off with the New Japan Pro. They are leading to the road to new beginning, folks. And let me tell you this. It's been chaos. It's been chaos. I mean, they're booking for something big, folks. New beginnings coming up. Title matches at hand. But we're going to go ahead. I'm going to talk about a couple of highlights from this past week. We had a New Japan World Television title match. No count out. We had El Phantasmo defeating Jeff Cobb. 10-man tag elimination match. TMDK is picking up a big win over Team Chaos. I mean, that was solid and very enjoyable. We got a lot of stable matches as usual. Last night, early this morning, we had another one. United Empires, Francisco Akira, Great Khan, Jacob Boston Young, and Jeff Cobb defeating El Phantasmo, Jano, Master Wato, Shota Umino. Bullet Club War Dogs of Sonata and Taichi Ishimori defeating just four guys of Taichi and Taka by DQ. Bullet Club War Dog, Clark Connors, Joel Maloney, Gabe Kidd defeating L.I.J., Shingo Takagi, Yota Tsuji, and Bushi. And then, as folks, the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title, El Desperado, Despy, defeating Koshi Fujita, 23 minutes, 3 seconds. I mean, solid matches all around. We're building big to New Beginning. New Beginning is going to be a solid show. And I have no complaints of what's to come next. But, folks, we got to get into the next one because you know what? This is why you're here. We cover everything, folks, in Japan because why not? We had Pro Wrestling Noah kicking it off big. We had a three-way of Tasudi defeating Black, Misoro, and Suchi. Chesuyori Fujita and Takashita defeating Masa and Yon. Team 2000X defeating the All Rebellion, 14 minutes, 40 seconds. Solid matches all around. We had the GHC Junior Heavyweight title being defended as Elita defeating Hataya in 18 minutes, 49 seconds. The GHC Tag Team titles, folks. And this was a big one because after the match, you see what has happened. We had Team 2000X of Jack Morris and Omos defeating All Rebellion, Kaito Kiyomiya, and Galeno. Solid match. After the match, folks, I mean, Omos doing big things and Noah developing and honing his craft. And, folks, let me tell you, we here at Value Wrestling always talk about honing your craft, folks. Excursions, going to other promotions, independent wrestlers traveling up and down the countryside to hone their craft. And that's what Omos did in Noah. Omos handing over his tag title to a stablemate to make sure that those titles stick with Team 2000X. It was a great thing. I mean, I'm not complaining about it. Omos I'm astonished on how I want to say well-rounded he got out there. Great stuff. But folks, you know how it is. It's solid stuff all around. Pro Wrestling Noah, always doing great things. All Japan Pro Wrestling, couple of solid things we could talk about here over the last last week, because they only had one show, folks. We're gonna go ahead and talk about that. Great stuff all around as the Gora TV title of Yoku defeating Ashino in 10 minutes 38 seconds. The AJPW 6-man titles of Baka no Jodi defeating Ajakan and Hotoku Gun in 13 minutes 42 seconds. The AJPW Junior Heavyweight title as Musashi defeating Doi to win the title. Solid match. 16 minutes 27 seconds. The Triple Crown title, Yu Sato defeating Yuma in 28 minutes 13 seconds. The Triple Crown title. That's a title that's getting booked properly. Please don't get it confused with the other one. I can't think of it off the top of my head, folks. If you remember what I'm talking about, please, folks, hit the comment section. Let us know. Just let us know. But I'm going to go ahead and get some pleasantries out of the way, because that needs to get done. Some house cleaning, folks. We are Value of Wrestling. We are live on YouTube. We run every Tuesday for Raw reviews. Wednesday, your Rebound Podcast. Thursdays, IWCP, the Independent Pro Wrestling Community Podcast, where we deep dive and talk about everything independent wrestling in the state of California, folks. If you are an independent pro wrestler and want to be heard, want to let us know what's going down, want to tell us what show you're at, you got an opponent to talk about, we're all ears, folks. That is why we have the Thursday show. That is the platform for you as an independent wrestler, referee, booker, whatever you are amongst the independent professional wrestling community. That's your platform, folks. Then Fridays, your SmackDown deep dives. Saturdays, if there's a PLE, pay-per-views, whatever it is, we got you. Sunday, we have the weekly roundup, folks, as we always do, doing the deep dives, letting you know what has happened over the week, getting you geared up for the week to come, as long as it's not the third Sunday of the month, folks, as we were going to talk about on February 16th. Love is Pain Supreme Pro Wrestling once again from the World Indoor Soccer Arena, or as we like to call it, the SP-Dub Arena. That is gearing up to be a hot card, folks. We will be there filming. We will be there talking to everybody. And then you will see it amongst the masses when it is all wrapped up, put a nice bow on it, and brought to you, the wrestling fan. Solid. And I mean, what an exciting time to be a wrestling fan, folks. So you already know the details. Like, share, and subscribe. You hit your notification bell so you know what is coming, because we always have things coming. But we're going to go ahead and get right back into it, folks. As Dragon's Gate doing what they do, they had one show so far, and I have no complaints about it at all. So we're going to go ahead and talk about that one. Not one show, but two. Let me correct myself. Two shows. We had New Year Gate as Gold Class defeating Ho Ho Lin, Genki Haruji. Solid match. Jason Lee defeats Punch in 5 minutes 16 seconds. Paradox defeating the Dojo in 8 minutes 35 seconds. Natural Vibes defeating Lewis and Ryu in 9 minutes, 21 seconds. And D Courage defeating the Z-Brats in 14 minutes, 12 seconds. Great, solid matches all around. Z-Brats, solid, stable, young, stable, doing what they do. Folks, I am not complaining. And obviously, at the beginning of the month, we hit it hard as fast as the rest of Z-Brats, defeating Paradox in 17 minutes, 53 seconds. I mean, what more can we say, folks? We're all for it. I'm all for it. It's great stuff. I love it. And it's pro wrestling, folks. New Japan Pro Wrestling, All Japan Pro, Dragon's Gate, Noah. And I mean, folks, we're going to go ahead and end it because why not? We got to get into this one because, as always, you got to go with the women's brand of Stardom. Stardom always doing it big. Stardom is a solid brand for women's matches. They had their anniversary Supreme fight this past weekend. And man, let me tell you some of the matches that came out of this. As the World of Stardom title went on the line, as Saya defeating Suzu Suzuki in 18 minutes, 23 seconds. The Artist of Stardom title as Neo Genesis defeating Cosmic Angels and becoming your new Artist of Stardom champions. Solid match. God's Eye defeating me and Ryan in 10 minutes, 6 seconds. Cosmic Angels picking up the big win in 7 minutes, 41 seconds against Team Hate. And then God's Eye, the rest of God's Eye, picking up a big win over Stars in 11 minutes, 51 seconds. I can't even be mad at it. I kind of hope Team Hate does have the Bullet Club shirts because when they had their joint show, it was awesome to see as Team Hate had the shirts geared up for Bullet Club. I mean, you always see where my loyalty stands. I mean, I'm Bullet Club as it is. It's always been that way. But, I mean, my loyalty is not just with Bullet Club. It is just with Japan Wrestling in general. So, folks, before you say something, when I praise someone like a Jeff Cobb and United Empire, that's just how it goes. Only because they were out here for the longest time doing it big on the indies. I've always been a fan and will always be a fan of these men, including one J.R. Kratos, who we haven't seen in Japan in a minute, but he's doing big things in NWA, making his solid run through there, letting the world know the monster that he truly is, folks. I mean, I'm excited for what is to come. We have New Beginning coming. We have more shows coming. Lots of more Japan stuff to talk about. But that won't happen until after the weekend when they run their shows. And then I come back to you folks again on Wednesday. Tell you everything that goes down. So, folks, that is it for me. That is all I got on my table. I am your boy Miguel Z, the big man of value of wrestling. This is the Rebound Podcast. And I, as always, catch you back on the Rebound.
Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me.